As a wise man once said, my life makes me want to run away, but there's no place to go. Welcome to My Life by Michael Hayes. Social constructs. Originality implies being bold enough to go beyond accepted norms. We've been playing games since humanity had civilization. There is something primal about our desire and our ability to play games. It is so deep-seated that it can bypass latter-day cultural norms and biases. These norms and biases have become a part of everyday life, and I would like to take the time to talk about two of these social constructs we have set in place. One of them being family. When I think of family, I think of someone who's there for you, who cares for you, who loves for you, who you can trust with your innermost, darkest, and deepest secrets, and vice versa. And it can be anybody, so whether it's someone related to you by blood or someone you've built a connection with over the years. Another thing I want to talk about is gender, particularly the male gender. In my experiences, I've noticed that the male gender is deemed to be stronger, whether it be emotionally or physically. We're not supposed to show our emotions. We're not supposed to do anything involving emotions, and we're always supposed to just get a job, work, take care of people, and that's always pushed on me. With the girlfriends that I've had, I'm always supposed to pay for everything. And I would like to start with the raisin in the sun. A raisin in the sun ties in a gender because everybody looks up to Walter, whether it be his mother to his son. He can't break down, he can't show his emotions and cry in fear of his son seeing that, because that's really tough for his son to see his own dad, and if his dad seems weak, then it's gonna be bad for them, as well as his mom trusting him with the money, eventually trusting him to make the right decision with it. All that pressure put on him. And it also ties into family because, yeah, he has to make all of these decisions by himself, but he also needs family no matter what. No matter what he does, every time he tries to go out, things always go wrong. Every time he tries to do it on his own, and he always needs the family. And this ties into me because, particularly with my situation, I'm homeless and I do have a girlfriend, and I'm supposed to pay for everything for her. And that's just how it's a norm. It's a norm now. I have to pay for everything, do everything for her, and I can't show my emotions. I have to be strong for her. I have to be strong for myself as well. Can't let anybody else see me breaking down, considering I'm technically homeless. And then another thing I would like to talk about is the tragedy of Macbeth. And this ties into gender because, well, you noticed in the beginning that he's supposed to be the strong one for his wife. And this also ties in with family because no matter how strong he's supposed to be, he needs her as his moral support. It shows the importance of family throughout the entire thing. He's supposed to be the moral support for his wife, and she is supposed to be the moral support for him. And no matter what, he needs her to give him that push. And then the final thing I would like to talk about is the mask we live in. The mask we live in ties into gender and family as well. It ties into gender because these guys are deemed as not supposed to be showing emotions, like I've stated before. Not supposed to be showing emotions, supposed to be strong, not supposed to really care. They're always supposed to be happy. And that has a deep impact on their behavior. And it has caused guys to rape people, attack people, fight people. And it also ties in with family because these guys don't really have anyone that they can go to, and not having anyone to go to puts a deep impact on them as a whole person. And that's the same with me. I've noticed every time I've not been able to have someone to go to, things always end up getting worse for me, and it's just harder and harder to get by. And that's it. That's the end of mine. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to say this. Miss Monzo, I know you're going to want to dock points for my unorthodox presentation, but it's a part of the presentation itself, and it shows how these social constructs have helped me realize life is simple yet so complex. Such complex figures have such simple meanings, and I want to display that through a different language. Oh, and soft skills. I want to talk about soft skills. The soft skill I chose is communication, and I said that it was a strength because soft skills for me, when it comes to strength, it shows that they know how to get across their point of view, whether it be verbally or non-verbally. And that's something I've learned how to do over these years. Learned how to display myself for a job interview with the whole job shadowing thing we did sophomore year. And it's helped me grow as a person overall throughout these years. Okay, now that's the end.